Welcome to 949 Racing SuperMiata. In the short video we're going to assemble a Xida Club Sport with the billet mounts. Now most of you have the dual spring, so we'll start with that. The bottom of the stack is the Torrington bearing. You'll see the bearing in two races. It's like a sandwich with the bearing in between. So that goes on. Your helper spring, your coupler. The coupler is symmetrical, so it'll go on either way. Mainspring, and then, I should take the mainspring off and show you this first. I'll put this little spacer on here. This is actually a vent. That goes on first. Then your bump stop, you'll see the smaller diameter of the cone facing downward like that. So, mainspring. And once you've got that, then you'll start with your upper spring perch. And then your shaft collar. You'll see the shaft collar has a small step, and that fits down inside of the spring perch. And you'll see this part of the nose of the shaft collar fits inside of the bearing. Just inside of there. You'll feel it kind of slot down in there. Then your upper shaft collar again has a nose that fits down inside the bearing. And what you want to do here, you want to stack this, put enough preload on the damper so you've got just a few threads showing at the top. That'll make it much easier to get the nut to seat. So we get just a few threads showing at the top, start the nut, and then you basically just hit it with an impact gun. I use a small quarter drive impact gun, and the hat will spin around. That's okay. Hold on to the shock itself because the shaft will also spin, and you'll be able to tell when it's tight because the gun will start slowing down. So basically hit that on there, and then that's it. That's ready to install. Well, minus the knob. You'll see the top of the shaft there has a little flat area in it. If the camera will pick that up. You'll put your adjuster knob on there with the set screw facing that, and you'll see how it indexes the flat area with the set screw. Seat that down, the little 2mm Allen key that's included in the kit. Just snug that down. That's ready to install. And also I'll show you what the coaxial perch is all about. The reason these have a bearing in them is when this sits in the car, it actually doesn't sit completely coaxial. It actually sits slightly at an angle, and as the shock moves up and down through its travel, the hat swings back and forth. Having that bearing in there allows the spring forces to be isolated from the shaft and the bushing. So basically it takes friction out of the system and allows the shock to work better. So that's what the coaxial perch is all about, and that's why we offer the billet mounts.